So what I did for this one, and of course in order for me to get this tailored, this is just a purely acoustic guitar. It has no, I don't have any of the super electronics built into it or anything like that. It's just a really nice acoustic guitar. So what I am using is the Seymour Duncan SA1 acoustic sound hole pickup. I've always liked this one. I love the, it's a very transparent type of pickup. It doesn't really give its own kind of thing. It really just gives me the sound of the guitar. So that's how I'm achieving that. It even has a little individual volume control right here, so I can on the fly adjust my levels here. You might have noticed on the EQ back on the Neural that I had a lot of low-end roll-off, and that's what eliminates the feedback issues that you could possibly get. It's usually low-frequency feedback with an acoustic guitar. So just, you know, trimming down that low end and maybe giving a little mid boost, you can really do a lot. And you can move that around depending on where you're playing. Same with that hall treatment and stuff. Some places I might not even need any reverb whatsoever. Up here on the neck, you might notice I have a Shub partial capo. And I have it doing the 2nd fret on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings, and all the other strings are open. So that's giving me an open A tuning without stressing the neck and tuning 3 strings up a whole step. So that's one of the neatest things about partial capos, or capos in general. You know, you can transpose without killing the guitar trying to do so. So what I did on this particular arrangement, I wanted to get his singing, his melody, into the picture. So I decided I would go back and forth between that instead of just doing like a... So I know he has all those sort of little strums, you know, a lot of suspensions and things like that. But I wanted to capture the whole idea of the tune, so this is why I went with... So that was just the A, right? And I have that little melodic device. That goes to a B minor there. And there's an E, so he's doing a 2-5-1. Goes to the 4 chord there, there was a D. Take the E and we take it an E minor. And that's how you can get that nice, beautiful, characteristic Lennon song. And it's nice and seasonal, and I hope everyone has wonderful holidays coming up. I have my daughter coming home soon, so I'm really excited for that. And if you're not subscribed, yes, definitely please subscribe and hit that bell so you get all the notifications. And like I say, I do lessons, and it could be global because I can offer Zoom. And if you're in the New England, greater Boston area, South Shore, I have lessons available that I actually deliver right to your home. You can have a one-on-one lesson. And either way works really well. I've done very successful things with the Zoom. They've gone a long ways with making it more music friendly. So you can actually play at the same time. You're not muting somebody out anytime you start playing. You can play together and things like that. I have a lot of screen shares. I can throw up sheet music, all kinds of things, chord diagrams, scale, music notation. So it's it's well worth looking into. So if you're interested, that's at musiclessons.com. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. Well, I'm doing something I never expected I would be doing with the neural DSP Cortex, and that is using it for my acoustic rig. I always figured it as an electric guitar rig workout, but it's really very versatile now that I think of it, because one, you got two inputs in, so if you're doing guitar, microphone, singing, you can do it all on the fly. You can actually have one. It even has 48-volt phantom power if you're running a condenser mic. Or you can just, keep with the conventional if you're doing just an SM58. Or you can even use that other input as an SM57 and mic things along with whatever treatments you're doing with the guitar itself. Or any instrument, for that matter. It's very accessible. And I'll show you what I mean by that. If I come down, you can see, they tell me what kind of type. Am I using a mic? Is it an instrument? What's the impedance? I can adjust my input levels. Like right now, that's what I'm looking at. That's why that's highlighted. If I go here, then I can see my output levels. Keep everything in the green. So I can guarantee I'm never going to clip, So I have this acoustic set up. I put my adaptive gate in here. I have a nice acoustic EQ, of which I rolled off the lows. I kind of give a little mid boost. Alright, getting some nice sound out of that. I can adjust the gain and frequency and cues of all of that. And we even have a splitter track, and we go on through an IR with an additional EQ and then bring that into the mix. Believe it or not, I can actually use a wah-wah pedal if I want for my acoustic guitar, or I could use that as just a plain old expression pedal that could adjust anything. Maybe it's how much I have delay and I have reverb. So maybe I want to have the expression pedal adjust the amount of reverb, so I could go from dry to some wet. We have a compressor in here, but the compressor isn't doing a huge amount. What it does help, though, is if you're doing a lot of strumming, it'll keep everything nice and consistent. So that's the whole nature of that. How did I obtain this setup here? I can thank this guy named TJ Walker. He was actually using it, and he did it for a specific reason. He had a long walk that he had to do to get to his stage area. And with his actual pedal board he had, it was kind of heavy and cumbersome. So he actually captured his entire pedal board into the neural DSP, which is a great thing you can do with these things.